Upon the ancient tundra gently sealed by ice and snow dwells the quietest hermit of time. The woolly rhino wraps itself in rock-thick fur, resisting the bitter freezing cold of the entire glacial age. Tonight immerse yourself in the magical hush of snow, absorbing all sound and release every trace of daily weariness. Follow the low soft whispers and drift into deep peaceful slumber, wandering alongside this gentle giant across the boundless white wilderness. It is hard to believe that a heavy beast armed with tons of thick natural armor and a massive deadly horn could live such a solitary tender life. The woolly rhino never needs to prove its strength to the world, placing every single step with unshakable slow steadiness. This pure white realm is free from bustling city noise, containing nothing but the faint rustle of falling snow and the calm unrushed flow of ancient time. Let this age-old icefield lullaby cradle your weary soul within a perfectly safe, peaceful sanctuary. Certain ancient creatures are born solely to soothe the restless, agitated souls of humanity. When the woolly rhino leans slowly against an icy frozen rock wall, the entire prehistoric wilderness slips into gentle slow motion. This is an intimate nighttime treehouse journey crafted exclusively for you, emptied of trivial pressure and worldly chaos, containing nothing but pure undisturbed tranquility amid quiet flowing light and shadow. Follow the woolly rhino's calm breathing and walk peacefully into a timeless dream together tonight. Have you ever imagined a creature bearing a sharp, massive blade capable of piercing thick, sturdy armor, yet spending its entire life searching patiently for the tiniest fragile blades of grass? It wanders across the freezing snow-covered tundra, its broad padded feet pressing softly into deep snow without creating unnecessary noise. Endless falling snow acts as a natural soundproof blanket, gently swallowing every trace of cruelty, chaos, and restlessness from the mortal world. The woolly rhino, the lonely hermit lingering on the edge of the glacial era, carries the endless wind and snow of its time upon its broad sturdy back. Tonight let the soft warm glow of flickering hearth fire stay with us as we wander fully into the untold gentle story of its quiet existence outside your window. The night may carry soft rain or deep stillness, while you remain wrapped in absolute safe warmth. Slowly release the tension held within your tense shoulders, and let your breath grow lighter and slower. Alongside soft whispers, follow its mountain-like steady footsteps and sink gradually into this profound dreamland filled with eternal safety. The whole world slips into quiet slow motion, and you only need to lie within this warm harbor and listen peacefully. Across the Eurasian continent during the Pleistocene epoch, the laws of evolution were soaked in suffocating bloodshed and relentless cruelty, yet the woolly rhino walks the earth like a silent ascetic, drifting beyond brutal killing codes, sustaining life with profound gentle restraint. Its heavy 4-meter-long body turns every subtle movement into a deep meditation, resonating from the core of the earth, carrying the solemn weight of ancient fate. Its iconic frontal horn stretches over 1 meter long, resembling a flat sharp blade extending naturally from its skull, glowing with faint restrained dull radiance, while other ferocious predators dart frantically through wilderness terrain, fighting violently for territory, mates and survival until their last drop of blood. The woolly rhino lowers its towering head calmly on snowy windy mornings, sweeping away thick heavy snow with slow deliberate motions. Its intentions remain simple and pure, merely uncovering small clusters of frozen tundra grass hidden beneath icy layers. To gain warmth and nourishment, it tucks away all latent destructive power into quiet, dignified defense, never initiating conflict and never panicking in the face of hidden, unknown dangers. It abides within its own peaceful, timeless flow, isolating outer chaos beyond its thick blanket. Like dark brown fur, heavy, steady footprints sink deep into snowy surfaces, slowly vanishing beneath continuous falling snow, leaving no trace behind in the endless white wilderness. Within this snow-dominated white world, the most precious freedom always comes from faithfully adhering to one's own tranquil natural rhythm. Thin afternoon clouds drift apart, allowing golden sunlight to spill across icy snow-glazed surfaces, shimmering with soft warm metallic glow. The woolly rhino pauses beside a massive wind-sheltering stone cliff, feeling no urgent need to continue its search for food, for time flows endlessly gently in its quiet world. Its small mild eyes watch several prehistoric snow hares leaping softly through low distant bushes. It lowers its enormous body, gradually sinking into soft fluffy snow, letting out a deep satisfied low rumble. The warm resonant sound echoes across the empty silent wilderness, carrying faint low frequency vibrations with the magical power to erase all inner anxiety and restlessness. Nothing requires hurried action within its peaceful domain, for its very existence stands as an immovable living mountain. Its long coarse fur rises and falls steadily with every calm breath, forming a massive natural wind barrier sheltering smaller vulnerable creatures wandering nearby. In this secluded pure land, competition-bred anxiety fades away, leaving only the tranquil pace of falling snow and the simple comfortable leisure of a gentle giant's quiet afternoon. Yet upon this eternally changing planet's subtle cracks of fate always spread silently amid perfect tranquility. Violent climatic fluctuations marked the late glacial period, gradually melting the once dry frigid tundra, transforming the atmosphere into warmer humid conditions. Such shifts granted vitality to ordinary wildlife yet brought slow inescapable disaster to creatures adapted to bitter cold, including the woolly rhino. On one unusually warm dusky evening it stands motionless amid softening muddy tundra, its broad feet sinking deep into damp soggy meadows. Its extremely thick fur cannot rapidly adapt to sudden rising temperatures, and quiet noble confusion flickers gently within its mild eyes. Worse still, humid weather transforms loose snow into hard icy shells, rendering its mighty snow-sweeping horn powerless against hardened frozen surfaces. Unlike roaring desperate carnivores engaging in frantic exhausting migration, it retains unyielding trust in the land beneath its feet, slowly advancing toward shrinking cold highlands. Guided by ancient instinct, the calm restraint it displays amid irreversible environmental collapse is never cowardly surrender but the most dignified graceful acceptance of unavoidable fate. Holding fast to its innate love for bitter frost, it trudges steadily toward the last pure white sanctuary belonging solely to its kind. When countless stars sprinkle across the ancient Eurasian night sky, the desolate wilderness settles into sacred mysterious stillness. Bathed in silvery moonlight, the woolly rhino completes its long unhurried daily journey, returning to the deepest hidden valley it holds dearest. The air remains softly cool and moist, carrying an ancient earthy fragrance refined by millions of undisturbed years. It leans gently against massive glacially carved stone walls, the rigid cold rock blending perfectly with its thick fluffy fur. Within shadowed darkness it lifts its head one final time to gaze upon the timeless glowing moon, then lowers its heavy skull inch by peaceful inch. Its mighty horn, capable of slicing through ferocious beasts and thick ice, lies quietly against the cold ground, radiating pure tame tranquility. Its breathing gradually slows, every long heavy exhale whispering softly to the wandering valley wind, exchanging one last tender farewell with the wilderness. As night deepens, heavy snowflakes drift down once more, slowly covering its enormous body until it blends into a modest snowy mound upon the empty plain. Within this perfectly concealed safe corner it finally releases all physical weight, slipping soundlessly into an eternal tranquil dream spanning millions of years. Endless tides of time flow onward, and the quiet giant that once roamed ancient snowfields eventually transforms into timeless fossils buried deep within geological strata. Yet the profound wisdom of slowing down amid chaos embodied by the woolly rhino lingers as pure soothing tranquility flowing gently through your quiet room tonight. Its quiet lifetime teaches us that the true meaning of life never lies in endless rushing competition and ruthless struggle, but in discovering your own peaceful, steady rhythm. Now the gates of this ancient prehistoric wilderness open for you. Soft night breezes brush tenderly against your cheeks. Nestled within this safest, most comforting harbor, you remain untouched by trivial modern chaos, undisturbed by worldly noise. Follow the woolly rhino's final steady breathing, empty your wandering mind and let every thought sink into serene stillness. The moonlight glows soft and pure, the night stretches deep and calm, and your own private blue-hued dreamland has quietly arrived. Sleep gently, dear one, sleep peacefully. Good night. May you wander freely across this quiet ancient icefield, embracing an unrushed, warm, undisturbed, profound dream.